Welcome. I'm Nikki Upshaw, Senior Vice President of Sales for Oceania Cruises, and it's a pleasure to spend some time with you to share our Oceania story. First and foremost, it has been a very, very challenging time. Let's face it, we have all wanted to travel freely around our beautiful globe, and it's been a little bit challenging. But now it's time to rediscover our passion for travel. We want to make your travels to the world's most magical destinations so very special. And well, as we look back, we've come a long way, even though, yes, it's been a little bit challenging. At Oceania Cruises, we really do believe in taking you to the most magical places and, well, making sure that you have the safest vacation option possible. So we've continued to innovate as we have been paused. Now we've been sailing with 3 of our ships and more going to sail very soon. And I just want to share a little bit of our return to service, what we're doing to make sure that we keep up with all of the health and safety protocols, but most importantly, to share with you what makes Oceania Cruises so special. And yes, we are back. Marina set sail from Copenhagen last fall. And it was a very emotional time as we had our crew family come back on board. And then, of course, our guests sail with us as well. Our priority has been to return to service in a methodical way, slowly but surely, ensuring that when we return, that your well-being is at the forefront. So 2 of our ships, as I mentioned, Marina and Riviera, will be sailing in the Caribbean as we speak. Insignia just is in the Papeete area and heading over eventually to Europe. And then we'll start regatta in Papeete, Sirena in Barbados, sailing over to Europe, and Nautica from Rome to Barcelona. So by April of this year, all 6 of our beautiful ships will be sailing. And the most important part has been that it's not just getting back to sea, but that all of you, those of you that know us so well, and maybe some that are interested in joining Oceania for the first time, we're a company that's steeped with innovation. We feel that it's so important to continuously improve the experience, the onboard experience, and then the destination experience, the feeling of travel, to improve upon that in every way possible. So we spent a lot of time enhancing, designing new menus, updating and uplifting our onboard experience in our staterooms, and also, of course, most importantly, looking at every detail of our health and safety protocols. So everything, we've spent millions to make sure that we can absolutely keep you safe. As you may know, we've developed a Sail Safe Council, and this council is backed by science. And what we have looked at is to make sure that the best way possible is ensuring that you are, and all of our guests, all of our staff and crew, we do require full vaccination and fully vaccinated, as well as then testing protocols. And we highly recommend that you follow the information on our website. One thing that this pandemic has taught us is to be flexible, to be resilient, and to be patient. So anytime you're cruising with us, what we will do is update the protocols specifically for your itinerary so that we can share with you any specific guidelines for the countries that you are sailing to. And we also put out our general guidelines based on testing and requirements. So please do check into our website for all the details. And once again, know that our first priority, our main priority, is health and safety. And then, of course, to deliver the experience of a lifetime. So with Oceania Cruises, you'll explore the globe in comfort. Your world, your way. We have prided ourselves on allowing each one of our guests to customize their experience to what you like. It's an upscale experience at an incomparable value, and you won't find it on any other line. We really focus on 3 areas. First of all, because we think that makes a difference in a vacation experience, to be deliberate, to do some things extremely well and everything else very well. And so the first 3 areas are about curating your travel experience. First, it's where you travel to and what makes that unique, customizing it to your passion points. Second is, of course, our beautiful ships and delivering gracious, authentic service in a country club casual atmosphere. And we are known as the finest cuisine at sea. It's providing the finest cuisine at sea to rival the best restaurants in the world. And well, who doesn't like to dine well? So first, with the curated travel experiences, there's so many ways for you to travel this wonderful world of ours. There's so many, either tour companies or cruise companies. So why Oceania? It's because we sail to over 450 ports around the world, and wherever your passion takes you, we have sailings that range from 7 days to 180-day around the world. But even if you're trying to explore, what we do is give you new ways to experience it. We have incredible tours that hit upon passion points and exploring without crowds. Just imagine that you're sailing on our 684 regatta class ship or our larger O-class ships, which are only 1,200 guests, and you'll be able to embark and disembark so freely and easily. There are really just so many benefits to traveling with a smaller ship experience. And there's also the ability to our cadence of cruises to mix up. We always try to have cosmopolitan, metropolitan ports of call with then smaller ports that will then give you that off the beaten path experience. Because let's face it, we all like to feel like a local versus a tourist. So you're able to do that on Oceania Cruises. We also overnight in many ports, and we provide a lot of late evening departures. Consider an evening in Amsterdam and sitting in a cafe, and in another ship, you might have to scurry back at 5 or 6 o'clock to get back on board. But here, you can enjoy the evening, strolling along the canal, watching everyone as they go about their life, or visiting Monte Carlo, where you stay late into the night until 11 or 12 p.m. as the other ships sail. But you can take in the excitement of Monaco and visit the casino, maybe, I don't know, pretend a little bit of a James Bond-esque experience. We also then make sure that your experience off the ship is curated with great excursions. So imagine if you sail on Oceania, you'll have go local tours to take you beyond the tourist sites. We have our culinary discovery tours where you learn the culture of an area based on the food, and sometimes with local vineyards and local chefs. Wellness tours. So if you're looking at some healthy benefits, maybe yoga or vinyasa yoga, by the sea. We also have evening excursions, as I said, when we overnight. So it's that small touring experience curated through Go Local or wellness or culinary or many other myriad of opportunities that really will define this experience to be yours, to have you travel the way you'd like to travel. And our fleet of 7 ships allows you to explore the globe, everything, as you see here on this map, from Europe to South America, to Africa, to Asia, of course, to Auckland and New Zealand and Papeete, into the, Tahiti, French Polynesia, just about everywhere that your heart might want to take you, your wanderlust takes you, Oceania can take you there. So check out our itineraries. And then the way we sail. So small ship luxury, we hear over and over again from our guests that they love that small ship experience. It makes it feel intimate and inviting, but still enough space to, find your own little nook and cranny to be able to read or to have a coffee. There's an atmosphere that's never stuffy. It's never formal. It's always a relaxed atmosphere. That means you can leave those tuxedos and ties at home and really, really enjoy. The fleet does consist of, for those that may not know Oceania that well, of 6 ships, but of those we have 4 in the regatta class fleet and 2 in the Oceania class fleet. So our regatta class are the 684 guest ships, still very, very intimate and beautiful, but just big enough to offer you a variety of restaurants. And the Oceania class then actually are our Marina and Riviera. And so the fleet itself is just elegant, and what we pride ourselves is residential design. Truly, what makes us different is that you're walking on board and you'll feel this warm, welcoming feeling of not being on a commercial ship. It'll actually feel like home. The detail, the attention to detail in the furniture, in the artwork, in the molding, in the fabrics that have been selected, truly make you feel so, so comfortable and at home. We also then pride ourselves on just beautifully designed, a curated art collection. And that makes you feel, again, special. And no matter what your taste is in art, it really is incredible that our founders personally created all these pieces, personally looked after them, placed them in the right place to create the mood on board, whether it's modern art or cubism or neo-impressionism. It's a very, very special experience to walk aboard our ships. And then, of course, your personal sanctuary, as we call it, your suite or stateroom. It's offering tranquility beds with over 1,000 thread count sheets. It's that joy and luxury of having a space to yourself that's well looked after, well designed, and comfortable. And yes, we offer, free internet. So if you have to stay connected while on board, that's a huge plus. But even though the ships, yes, are beautiful, the design I've mentioned is gorgeous, the artwork will sweep you away. It's the service of our staff and crew that really, really everyone shares with us is what makes them feel special and helps them really enjoy the experience. Our amazing staff that is there to make sure that you create lifetime memories. And really on all of our ships, that attention to detail, the staff to look after you, really, once again, is fantastic. And the smaller ships let's go to smaller, areas. So it's really wonderful. Now, Allura class, we are launching a new ship, very exciting, the Vista. She'll launch in April of 2023, and she's going to have 1,200 guests, so very similar to Marina and Riviera. But the Vista ship, she will be all suite. So look out for more details. Please visit our website, talk to the preferred travel folks. They're going to be able to guide you every step of the way. They have been strong partners with Oceania Cruises from the very beginning, and certainly will be able to give you some insight into her beautiful suites and staterooms and her itineraries to come. There's a glimpse here of, just gorgeous accommodations. And once again, that residential design to have you feel really quite pampered. So food, I mentioned that we have been known for the finest cuisine at sea, and that really comes from the passion we have through Jacques Pepin, our executive culinary director. He really brings an attention to detail and style like no other. And it's, yes, the food, the ingredients. We invest in making sure that we procure the best ingredients. It's also the as you can see here, the Chilean sea bass that is miso glaze, and then that beautiful banana leaf. It's that attention to detail, the visually impactful, but then of course tasting beautifully, and the culinary team that really brings it all to life. We have a fantastic team of chefs that have worked in restaurants, the finest restaurants and hotels around the world. And all that comes together with wonderful ambiance. So essentially, we actually have all this wonderful cuisine, ingredients, innovative menus, but then these beautiful restaurants like Red Ginger that brings to life our Asian cuisine. Toscana with our Italian and Mediterranean. And every restaurant has its own motif, its own feeling, its own design to have you really feel enveloped in the experience, in the Epicurean experience. So wonderful destinations, having you find a destination that you want to sail to, that then when you're ashore, you can customize that with special excursions that really feed and fuel your soul based on your passion. Then, of course, our ships themselves, which are beautiful, beautifully designed, comfortable, and then the size themselves help you discover the world and, exploring without crowds, and then our cuisine and our value and our service. So all of that comes together with Preferred Travel, really walking you through the embedded value with O Life Choice. We actually include so much in Oceania Cruises. We have free internet. You don't pay for our specialty restaurants. You don't pay for room service 24 hours a day. There's free group fitness classes. You don't pay for coffee and specialty teas. And you have free laundry services in our laundrettes. But beyond that, every single cruise will offer you free round-trip airfare from select cities, plus free transfers. And our O Life Choice fare also includes a choice of excursions or beverage package or shipboard credit. And you can select and customize based on what you and how you like to travel. And in addition, preferred travel can extend to you free prepaid gratuities on select sailings. And they also have very other, little specials here and there. So make sure you ask them for additional specials because they have, again, they're phenomenal travel advisors, so well versed on Oceania Cruises and the world. They can also help you customize your experience with us, your cruise experience with us, help you build wonderful lifetime memories. And maybe, once in a while, there's a little special offer that we can jointly make sure to extend to you. So ask them about those as well. Thank you for your time. I certainly hope that we can welcome you aboard Oceania Cruises very soon.